My next guest is undefeated, and on next Thursday night on the 21st of April, will take on Jairo Lopez in a junior welterweight bout. Jousce Gonzalez, 11-0 and 1 with 10 knockouts. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for joining me. Got this fight coming up, on April 21st against Jairo Lopez, good veteran fighter. Joe said to talk about the fight a week out.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm excited. It's been a while since I've been in the ring, due to COVID, other stuff, and I'm just excited to go out and put on a show for the fans.
Like you said, you've been out of the ring a little bit. You were rolling along. Did this layoff? Did you feel it affects your momentum, your undefeated momentum, knockouts, everything, or is it going to maybe take a few rounds to get back into things?
No, I feel like if anything, it benefited me. It benefited my body. The fight before the pandemic, which I had in August of 2019, my left shoulder popped out 8 times in the fight. So that's why I was sidelined until I was going to fight in March of 2020, but then COVID hit and I got scratched. So if anything, it gave me more time to heal. And I just feel great. And if anything, it benefited me, and I'm just ready to go.
Jairo Lopez, the 41 fight veteran. He's been in with a lot of quality names, a lot of, fighters that, we would have heard of and so forth. To talk about what he brings to the table.
Like you said, he's a tough veteran. He's a veteran, crafty veteran, and he's been in there with some up and coming names. Marcelino Lopez, Luke Campbell, I've seen. Those are some guys that he's been in there with, and they're tough fighters. I know he's tough. He can take a punch. I've seen him. He gets hit, goes down, comes up, comes back fighting even harder. And I'm looking forward to it. I know there's no quit in him, and I just want to go out and show and take him out earlier than those guys.
Yeah, like you said, you want to take him out. You're going, would like the knockout, 10 knockouts and 11 wins. Do you consider yourself a banger, or these knockouts they just come?
I don't consider myself a banger. I try to go in and dissect my opponents, and they just go down. So that's how I look at my style. I go in, I try to pick them apart, and the moment I start landing my punches, I see them phasing them, and then when you smell blood in there, you can't give anybody a chance. You got to go in for the kill.
At 26 years old, I would imagine, a couple good performances, especially if you get him out of there in the form that some of these other veterans are even more spectacular than they did. We'll probably start seeing you on those big prospect lists. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, that's my goal. I want to fast track it. Yeah, COVID benefited me, and the layoff benefited me, but it also took away a lot of time for me. So I want to make up from that time, and how I do that is by going out and putting on a show, and not just going winning unanimously. Is knocking them out and fast tracking it.
You're going to be on this nice platform on DAZN, a real nice card on a Thursday night, some eyeballs, no competition for any other boxing programs, anything like that. You feel this is a real opportunity to make a statement for you to maybe steal the show on next Thursday night on the 21st?
Yeah, I feel like it's a great opportunity to steal the show. Tough veteran. Like you said, a Thursday, not many other shows on. So all eyes will be on DAZN, and that's the goal, is to go out, steal the show, and make a statement.
Now that you're back at it, hopefully injury free, COVID free, the whole 9 yards. How many times would you like to fight this year?
After this, another 4 times. That's a goal. That's a goal. If I keep on getting him out of there early, take no damage, hey, on to the next one.
I see a bunch of fights at 35, your last fight at 40. Where does Jousce Gonzalez want to campaign at?
I went on a campaign at 135. The only reason I did 140 was because it was like a 10-day notice. And I was like, I take my weight cut serious. I can do 140. And I ended up fighting an 147-pounder. So, I'm ready to go, whatever weight, but my preferred weight is 135.
For some of the fans who don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself. When did you start boxing, the little amateur pedigree?
I started boxing when I was 8 years old. So in in August. It'll be 18 years. Amateur pedigree. I won multiple national titles. Fought some top amateur professionals now, and won several nationals, several states. I had about 150 fights. And that was my amateur pedigree. And now in the pros, I just want to get it going and get these fights out of the way and fast track it.
Yeah, and 135, it's a great division. Hopefully some of those big names are still going to be available for you, not moving up or moving out by the time it's your time. Is that what you're saying? You've said fast track a couple of times during this interview. Is that the goal to get in there with your Golden Boy stablemate Ryan Garcia or a Haney or Cambosis or some of the other big names there?
Yeah, that's definitely the goal. Those are the big names, and closed mouths don't get fed. I would like to fight the best. We're not here to look cute. I want to get this amount of Instagram followers, this and that. No, you want to earn those big paydays. You got to fight the big names, and to be the man, you have to beat the man.
What do you want to say? Sorry.
And if it's not at 135, then I'll meet them at 140 because eventually I'm going to move up as well.
There you go. What do you want to say to the fans in closing before we see you on Thursday, April 21st against Jairo Lopez live on DAZN from the Fantasy Springs in Indio?
Be sure to tune in next Thursday on DAZN. It's going to be a great night of boxing. All eyes will be on DAZN, and I'm just excited, and I'm ready to give you guys a great show.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. It was a pleasure speaking with you, and we'll talk to you along the way.